But discrimination isn't always that obvious. Sometimes more subtle, but in many ways more insidious.
I know.
And institutionalized discrimination that's hidden behind a smiling face.
That's what I'm talking about, and that's why I need your help. Bye-bye. Thank you, Governor. Hello. How you doing? I was just listening to this thing from Michael Jackson. I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. Damn, he's so good, he makes cowardice. Absolutely pretty. And that's the theme of this presentation, because this is the first one that I'm making like this in the house as a homeless disabled vet. And my disabilities, people want to know, no, I'm not crippled. I've been diagnosed with some kind of PTSD. That's when you love that adrenaline rush. You're an adrenaline junkie. You do dangerous shit. Because you used to jump out of airplanes, do all kinds of stuff, go on missions, blah, blah, all kinds of stuff. Now, this is the goodbye video letter to downtown Jamaica. Hey, look at this. I made this just for you. Look at that. Look at that, huh? Goodbye, downtown Jamaica. And look at what else I got here. Look at what it says. Okay? It says right here. Thank you for the adventure. Okay, that's what it says right there. You can't see it, but it doesn't matter. Because I don't think most of you can read. Pretty good, more than third grade reading level. I met some absolutely wonderful people there, but my experience there has been nothing but bad. It's been 13 and a half years. And I wanted to say that I'd like to thank you, because without your help, good or bad, I could not have branded the city of New York and branded the behind of Michael Bloomberg and the governor, okay, of New York State with 12-1956. That's because I lived in that apartment for 12 years. I ain't no project Negro. We didn't come there begging nobody for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? My aunt lived there prior to the NYCHA acquisition. All right? Prior to the NYCHA acquisition. They offered $15,000. My aunt didn't take it. We kept the apartment. That's why we were able to continue what is called our remaining family member rights. The house was turned over to my mother because my mother took occupancy. Okay? And I was taking care of my mother as a primary caregiver. Left a $67,000 a year job, man. Then after that, I invented direct access. You people in downtown Jamaica know that. Y'all been down there long enough. I invented direct access with John de Annunciatio. Look, folks, my name is Dr. Phil Dryas. I'm a real guy. I'm a nice guy. But you guys turned me into a real bitter bastard. Because you guys got no integrity, most of y'all. It's all right. It's all right. I've been sending them text blasts. Y'all been getting pissed off. I wanted to test how much hate I can sell. Because I got a whole lot of hate that was given to me by you guys. And I don't know how much I can sell it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm a marketer. This is business now. Who gives a crap about Mrs. Phony Green? You can see the story at Phil Dryce 1 on YouTube. Phil Dryce, P-H-I-L-D-R-I-C-E, 1 the number. You want to see how the judge put me out because the judge that's in the pocket of the city? Go to YouTube and punch in www.youtube.com/Phil Dryce 2. So replied the bottom. Why would somebody have filed for these people off to want me eliminated? Why am I fighting for you black people's rights? And you're the biggest bunch of freaking disappointments on this planet. And it didn't start out with just you little people in downtown Jamaica. Y'all just think I'm crazy doing this. It's all right. I've been pushing your buttons to the text messages and reminding you of all of the crimes you people committed against my humanity. But there's been so many others that have tried to console me and do something for me. Seeing how much I'm giving and console me. Said, Dryce, don't worry about it, blah, 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 blah. So that's the story. The personal stuff that I got, yeah, that's between us, and God didn't give you as much as he gave me. That's why I'm giving so much. And not only that, I got an education. By the time I finished that education, what I thought I was going to go get the education for, I couldn't use it. Because I wanted to sue Haiti for reparations and remuneration on the confiscated lands because I'm related to 3 former presidents of my country and I come from the kind of family that had wealth. We're political exiles here. We're not economic freaking refugees. Not no boat people. You guys been hanging out with our servants. You think that's the Haitians? Well, my friends, to make a long story short, because I think you guys got adult attention deficit disorder. But as a behavioral science specialist, I've been studying you guys like Jane Goodall studied the gorillas in Africa. Everybody calls themselves mulatto on 163rd Street. But you can't be thing to tell me, Anthony, and all you guys out there, how you guys so damn dumb? You come to America and you don't want to speak English. You don't want to go get no education, but you want to say, what the fuck is that about? That servant class mentality, I don't expect to get too fucking far. We're not in the same class, we're not in the same freaking league. Get it? And I'm harvesting those relationships. You people have given me enough to feel what it is to have black rage and black hate. I can now put it in a book, sell it. It's really gonna save you. Because my job is to derail Bill Thompson becoming mayor of New York City because I have evidence that his camp committed election fraud and I'm the guy that put up all the Thompson posters all over Queens, over 5,000 posters. I got the stuff to prove it on Phil Dreiss too. I also put Thompson posters all around City Hall, besieged City Hall. Yes, I did. It was like a military exercise. I was believing in my stuff. Why? Because Ida Smith, you promised me. I do this for Thompson, you'd fix it. For the borough president's office. You lied, didn't you? Same way you lied about Malcolm Smith snitching. You know it. Look, I'm a journalist. You give me a leak, I'm taking it. I'm riding with it. You're supposed to be credible. I wouldn't have to tell nobody if it was true. But now I come to find out it's a lie. Me reporting to your office on what I'm doing for Thompson, strategizing, all that shit. Come on now, that's election fraud. And you knew I didn't know anything. I was some naive little boy. Well, I'm a quick study. Ida Smith, you and Lester Muse at the congressman's office decided that you was going to help put together a snatch and grab to a death kill hit to eliminate me because I got so much crap on NYCHA and all of you guys. If I do to you what I did to NYCHA, I'm putting the entire district out of business. That's what I got, and that's why y'all tried to pull that snatch and grab. Well, everybody, I got me a notorious $2 million claim, and I'm suing the crap out of all these guys to make it a $7 million claim, 5 elected officials. And Judge Maria Reyes, my precious, I think you want to have my baby. But that won't happen unless it's by immaculate conception after I die and go to heaven. Because all of y'all are such rotten bastards, liars, thieves, cheats, and crooks. And there are lots of lilies in that pile of crap. Thanks, Dr. Fitz, you triggered this. Hey, the uncle of Georgia. Thanks for telling me how much of a great guy I am and all I did for you. And your little niece is a slut. Hey, Rev. That's what I'm talking about. You people have caused me such emotional and psychological trauma. I don't give a crap what you think. You know that? My job is you don't make a good appetizer. And all my shit is done legally. I don't live by no black law, no slave code. I wasn't born in deprivation. I wasn't even born in the United States. And thank God. Do you see me breed here? Do you? Wouldn't dare make a wage to train to be a good nigga. Yeah. White folks right about y'all. Good bunch of y'all. A lot of great folks out there, man, but I'm sorry. The innocent are as guilty as the guilty if you didn't do something about your piece of shit that rubbed up on my coat. You guys tortured me, defamed me, destroyed my business, destroyed me, destroyed my relationships. You shitted on my family name. Thanks. There's something called revenge. It's best served very, very cold. And right now, I'm about to put it in the microwave. And that microwave is New York State Supreme Court. Because what I've got cold is 500 pages of absolute explosive evidence. And Bill Thompson, you come into court. You come into court. That's right. I'm a campaign employee with a fucking check from your freaking bank. That ties you to me and my case. And everything I did for free. That everybody's in denial about, and I can prove that there was contact and traffic through phone logs to Mr. Castell, your manager, out of the congressman's office, and the sign-in law. I got all of y'all. Hi, Governor. When I put the book in your hand, you hand it to your other guy, and we took that picture. Did you ever think it might come back to haunt you? That you were willfully blind, Attorney General? My friend, I love you. We both Catholics. Come on now. It's just that if I did some faggot thing like that, as head of state of this state, I should be excommunicated. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Mr. Obama, 8 points. I need one of them ninja loans, man, for this house. I need a ninja loan. Mr. President, I'm asking for a ninja loan. Attorney General, you were selling it. Of families who couldn't afford it otherwise, for your very words. I want a ninja loan, please! My life's been destroyed. I want to bring you stuff. To help me regain some wealth so I can exile myself voluntarily to Canada.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, Good Thursday, April 21st, 2011. I received a call from the NYPD Police Detective Garcia, who wants to talk to me, which prompted this presentation. And we'll be in multiple parts. I don't know how many yet. We're just going to have to go with the numbers on that ticker over there. That's the time. I'd like to first of all start off with I'm this guy. In New York Newsday, that I went to a meeting Tom Prater invited me to. Newsday was there. They saw Dr. Tube, the Crusader, fell in love with the product. Front page. I'm also that guy that worked for Mayor Bloomberg, volunteered for his third term, even though I testified against him at the third term hearings in order to get his attention and to stop my eviction. I'm also the guy that presented the evidence to the Attorney General Oh, I'm sorry. He's governor now. I'm also the guy who should be very angry because this is just one part of the 4 parts of documents I litigated that won me 2 landmark judgments and awards from Justice James J. Golia, New York State Supreme Court, Long Island City. Ida Smith, 3 of these are missing, plus those 2 books to Mr. Juan Cuba at the White House. That's when this whole thing about get the police to get Philip Trice started with Sophia King. Remember? You stopped that. You should have stopped yourself this time when you figured out I would expose you too, school teacher. Thanks for this one, Ida. It's intact. 1, 2 landmark awards and judgments and orders, and I litigated all the way at the appellate division of New York State Supreme Court, and this is a meritorious cause of action to implead Mayor Bloomberg, the police department, the Queens District Attorney's Office, and Human Resources. And following documents will show you that. And these are the documents. That's the mayor. You see that stamp right there? That's the mayor. That's the police department, NYPD. Human Resource Administration for playing me for crazy like Ida Smith did. And New York City Housing Authority, in which I had to go back and do it to New York City Housing Authority at New York City Housing Authority because the comptroller won't accept claims against them because that is federal dollars. And you people need to understand what the law is, how it works, and what the process is. But I did hear from Tom Prater, acquiesced, Trice, when I got the reply. When I got the transcript of the trial in Supreme Court where I beat Byron Medigakis so bad before he left the courtroom, he said, I'm going to appeal. And then I taunted them and played with them. Right when they got out the courthouse, right around the fountain in Long Island City. I can. Those are trophies for as my rewards. When I do this, people, I ain't got no wife. I ain't got no kids. Ain't too many people give a damn about me. I'm an ugly guy who can accept my life, my fate as it is. I am kind. I am benevolent. I am generous. And y'all turned that against me. And those are you black staffers in the offices of black elected officials, and you guys are so rotten, you make it a freaking embarrassment to be black in America. Because you were supposed to stop this when you saw it. This is a surreply that you have a Judge Maria Resos in Queens County Civil Court plagiarizing perjuries in the surreply index number 16218-2005. Right here. Just an absolute embarrassment. This right here is the transcript of the trial right here. In February 2009, the General Counsel of Policy was there and he committed perjury in this transcript. That's why we have to go to federal court. This is the case that got washed out. And there you go, right there, you got to see Mayor Bloomberg's name. Bingo. All covered up and contained. This is big news. This is big news. And I depended on this guy to fix it because I put it in his hands at the St. Albans VA auditorium close to 4 or 5 years ago. That's how I ended up getting the handler, Ida Smith. These are the letters that this woman's got me writing to this guy, kissing his behind, and it was an exercise in futility. What she conducted, she was part of an orchestration to obstruct justice on the allegations. Oh, winds of change. I did a political accountability documentary